If Henk and Paul are telling you, introduce you into what and how, do you still have space for yourself to fill it in by yourself, or?
No. Okay.
What are you suggesting?
No.
Just a question.
This is a good question. You know, we are different from another country of the world, right? We have a lot of language, right? It's different language. If you go to my country, you won't understand my language, right? Also, right? But it's the one thing is very common, is the music. Because my country is do re mi fa sol, your country is do re mi fa sol. You know what I mean? So they're just telling me about the music here and the word, how to use. And I try to, we have training just for 2 days and, you know, try to explain everything very long day and use the music do re mi fa sol to give my experience and their experience together to judging here. I think this is not about the national language. It's about music, judge. Yeah. And my English is okay. Yeah.
Very good.
Okay.
Yes, miss. Yesterday, a lot of scores were received with booing from the audience. The results were not as good, maybe as the people expected. They were kind of on the low side. Was today better than yesterday, or how was it in general the weekend?
I didn't hear any yelling on the
Yesterday.
but yesterday, but I can imagine, I can imagine that people do that because they have an expectation or the audience has an expectation. Yesterday we had also some brands from foreign countries and they thought, they should get a high point. For example, the band from Oslo. And the audience love it, what they're doing. We are at the World Music Contest, so our job is to get them into boxes and give them a score. And that's maybe not the score the audience expects. So I even can appreciate that yelling from the audience because they love it. So. And today it was okay.
But overall, the scores were not as high, I guess.
Scores were the scores as they were. And I see the overall view here, and Paul and I were talking about it when we walked here. I really am satisfied how I see the ranking and the development of the scores.
I have a question as well. Do you think that maybe in the future you need a third division? Because we see contestants from new countries, so to say, so they can flow in a little bit easier. Maybe that we can give them a second division or something.
Yeah. That's something we have to maybe talk about with the board of WMC. So I don't know if the board already, but I can say something about my opinion. Ruud and I, we were yesterday evening, we had a great dinner, by the way, in the park. You should go there. There was a band playing from Kerkrade here, astonishing. And we had
Same discussion.
Yes. Yeah, same discussion. Yeah. And what makes the WMC, and what makes them really different from other competitions in the world. And honestly, I saw a lot of competition in the world, is how the Netherlands is multicultural. And the really concern we had in our talk was that WMC must be the multicultural festival and contest in the world and not disencourage people as you saw today from China. What adorable they were. And then because of 7 people who think they know it, you know what I do? So we were thinking maybe, or we had a festival vision, or maybe something in the cultural exchange thing that they can present here, but also can have a rewarding from the judges. Also some Dutch bands which think, we think there are possibilities to develop something in which everybody feels happy. Because that's what we do, music makes happy, show makes happy, and we don't want to make people yelling or booing or crying. Only cry for when they get the 80 today again, and they get 82 points and they got tears from because they are happy.
Any questions?
One question for Mr. George Piero. So many times you were here. Was it the first time that there was a walkover for you?
First time a what?
A walkover, you were lying on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I did slip. Yeah, I did slip. Yeah, my first trip here, he was 11, so. Yeah, I did slip. The color guard turned quickly, and I tried to turn quickly, but my feet didn't turn as quickly as I wanted them to turn. So I have a little green spot. So next weekend, if you see a little green spot on my knee, it's from that.
But my most important question is, can you also do that in 4 years the next WMC?
You will be sitting in the box, I think.
Why? Don't you think I'm doing a good job?
I don't think so.
Well, Hank told me that he would tell me when I was too old. So, yeah, right now I feel good. So I've got 4 days down, 2 more to go. So yeah, I still
The last
feel.
weekend is no problem.
Maybe it's good to ask, how hard is it physically and mentally to judge all the bands? Some of you also are judging other contests, percussion on the podium. But how hard is it mentally? Because you're seeing a lot of information, different styles.
I think I can speak for everybody and say that it's a very difficult job. But we have 3 divisions now, and we have 3 classifications, and then we have 2 divisions within. And that makes it very challenging. And the March Parade World has 45 or something like that. March. Has 45 units in it. It's very challenging to deal with that over the course of 3 weeks. So I would say that it's very mentally challenging. And physically, well, of course the guys upstairs have air conditioning and cake and LEDs and things like that, and we on the stage on the floor have to sweat a little bit. So it's physically hard, I think, for all of us, because the mental part of it takes a toll on you physically as well. And we try to deal with it when we're on the field. We try to deal with it so that we don't overdo it, but we have to do a good job at the same time. So I think it's a hard job. It's a very hard job what we're doing. And I think at breakfast yesterday, we even said, this is practically impossible. But we are doing a good job, I think, at it. And so taking into consideration the what and the how, what we do is very hard, and how we do it is pretty good.
Last question? No? Thank you very much for your attention.
Perhaps I can say one word. We are, of course, very glad about words. We heard a statement from the president and the other members of the jury. That is one of the best WMCs in the organization of the WMC. And I would like, again, I would like to thank all the volunteers who did their job very well last week. In fact, it's so that our volunteers are not only working these 2 weeks to organize this contest, but many weeks before, and I would like to thank them because they did a great job.
Thank you very much for your attention. See you next week.